Finished with investigation. 2,500 full manual account reviews. We think this is exhaustive. 32 suspicious accounts, and only 17 of those are connected with Russia. Only 2 of those have significant spend, one of which is Russia Today.
You'll recall back in 2016 how there was all this hysteria in American media that somehow Russia had meddled in the elections and was responsible for Donald Trump's victory. Well, Twitter was in dialogue with the intelligence agencies, with the FBI and others. They were being told about all this Russian meddling they had to deal with, etc. But they came forward with results that did not match the media hysteria. Here's what they came forward about their own research, about their own platform.
Twitter's search, finding only 2 significant accounts, one of which is Russia Today, was based on the same data that later inspired panic headlines like Russian influence reached 126 million through Facebook alone. The failure of the Russia task force to produce material worsened the company's PR crisis.
So the U.S. Congress responded with the threat of regulation, and there was a lot of pressure placed on Twitter in order to find what the intelligence agencies and the American media claimed was there. They were basically being pressed and threatened and almost forced to produce results that did not match reality. Let's continue with what's been revealed.
As Congress threatened costly legislation and Twitter was subject to more bad press fueled by the committees, the company changed its tune about the smallness of its Russia problem. This cycle, threatened legislation, wedded to scare headlines pushed by congressional intel sources, followed by Twitter caving to moderation asks, would later be formalized in partnerships with federal law enforcement.
Set to relax its restrictions on political advertising. Now, these are restrictions that were put in place amid this hysteria. And we're expecting to see a change in policy with Twitter regarding political advertising in the coming weeks. Now, please keep in mind, this is just the latest of so many revelations that have come since Elon Musk took control of Twitter. They've revealed quite a bit of meddling in the U.S. political process, not by Russia, but by U.S. social media giants in coordination with the U.S. intelligence corporations and the intelligence apparatus. It's quite shocking what's been revealed so far.
It is remarkable the amount of psychological projection that's going on here. And what I mean by that is that the United States accuses Russia of what the United States is doing. And in fact, Russia was not interfering or meddling in the U.S. election. It was the Washington, D.C. establishment. The Democrat Party has no credibility. And it has become, again, it's good at taking care of its own and making sure that everybody who plays with them gets rewarded. They get a payoff. The Republicans have been less adept at this. And what that speaks of is there are still some principled people within the Republican Party. And you're seeing some of them today who are opposing the election of Kevin McCarthy as the Speaker of the House. So this concept of accountability, it needs to take place, but that's the problem with Washington. There is no accountability for misdeeds. Because you've heard the lies repeated that it was Russia doing this and Russia doing that. So Musk he's putting his money where his mouth is, and I applaud him for that.